Okay, thanks everyone for coming along to our slightly more unorthodox sports prize giving this year. It is disappointing that we haven't been able to have a sports dinner for the second year in a row. I was looking forward to delving into that, and I'm sure a lot of you are looking forward to being able to come along. So it is disappointing, but it's out of our control, and we've just got to roll with it. But however, it is really important to us that we can recognise your sporting achievements. So hence why we're doing this today. It would have been good to be able to have more whānau and friends in that here to honour you guys, but this is better than nothing, I guess. So we'll just do it this way. But before we start, there's just a couple of housekeeping things I just want to let you guys know about first. Firstly, we sent out a Google form that was emailed out to you and your parents, out to you students that have played in the sport this year, just to ask you some feedback about how it went. We just want to thank you guys that have actually taken the time to submit that. I know it's only something really quick and you might think it's a bit mundane, but it's really important to us, especially for me, being first year in this. We want to take those stepping stones to move forward and provide you guys with better things and what you guys want. So it is really valuable for our planning, and in fact we've actually started instigating a few things that have come from the feedback that you guys have provided. So really excited to go forward. And for year 13s, unfortunately, you won't be here to be able to partake in that, but for you guys to know that you might have had a part to play in what's going to go forward for everyone else to come through is awesome. So thank you for that. Secondly, colours. The colours that we're presenting today have been based solely on the information that you or your parents have provided to us through, again, another Google form that was emailed out. We're reliant on you guys to provide us with that information. We're not mind readers, so if you haven't told us about any achievements you've made, then we're not going to know about it. So if there's any of you out there that feel you should have received colours, then just remember next time that you can let us know at any time during the year. You don't have to wait till the end of the year to list them all. You can just keep pumping them out, sending us an email or popping in to let us know. And photos are also awesome because, again, we want to recognise those achievements that you guys made. Lastly, with the unsettled year that we've had this year due to COVID, there are a lot of trophies that aren't going to be presented, which is disappointing, but with the events cancelled, it meant that certain trophy criteria and stuff weren't able to be met, and hence there is a small amount being given out this year. But hopefully next year it will be bigger and better. So we're all happy now. So this wasn't so. Now we'll just get underway. Like Mr. Davis said, once you're put onto stage, once you've received your award, we have got hand sanitizer down there. And Tasha will be shaking your hand to acknowledge you. So we've got hand sanitizer here for you to use, and then if you can just make your way out into the foyer, and Cheryl will take a photo, and then you can just quietly come back in and sit down, and just respecting your peers. So when you do come back in and sit down, just quietly make your way, please, because we'll be carrying on with the prize giving.
Just to clarify, these students, but which slide are we going now?
Yeah.
This slide. Thank you all. All I'm going to show your hand sanitize. Don't sanitize before. Sanitize after.
Sorted? Right. Our first lot of students have to demonstrate for us. So we'll start with our school champions. So these are awarded to students for winning a school championship event. Again, some didn't take place, so we've just got a small amount. So we'll ask these students to come to the side of the stage, please. We've got Nathan Bent, Molly Parker, Hannah Walters, Zane Brown, Ryan Davidson, Cole Mason, Destiny Rumble, and Tay Middleton. So first First up, we've got Nathan Bent, who was our junior boys badminton champion, and Molly Parker, our junior girls badminton champion. So you all, just once you receive your trophy, you'll just wait up here and we'll just congratulate them all at the end, okay? So next up we've got Molly again. Who is our junior girls cross country champion. And we have Hannah Walters, our senior girl cross country champion. Followed by Zane Brown, junior boys cross country. And Ryan Davidson, our senior boys cross country. Then we have Destiny Rumble, our junior girls table tennis champion. And then we also have, who are not here, Tane Middleton, our junior boys table tennis champion, and Cole Mason, our senior boys table tennis champion. So, okay, so the following students can make their way to the stage, please. Ella Tyler Whiteman, Jackson Gotts, Aaron Harrison, Talia De Silva, and Campbell. So we have Ella Tyler Whiteman, who is the highest achiever in the individual code of the equestrian. And Jackson Gotts, highest achiever for Wakama. We also had Aaron Harrison for track shooting, and Talia De Silva and Campbell Mosley both for surfing. Okay, so we're now moving on to team sports. So first up, for basketball, can we please have the following students? Sam Murray, Stefan Marpana, Gary Whittaker-Wepongi, Detroit Flemings, and Taina Curtis, please. So we have Sam Murray, who was the best all-round junior. Zephron was our most promising junior. Gary was our most promising senior. Taina was our most outstanding player. And Detroit gets the Team Spirit Award. All round. Cricket is up next, so if we could have the following students to the side, Brady Wright, Cullen Hilton-Jones, and Lucas James, please. So we have Brady Wright as our most promising player. Cullen Hilton-Jones, most conscientious player. And Lucas James, receiving the best all-rounder and also the most outstanding player. Well done, boys. Thanks, guys. Just when people are receiving their awards, if you could just remain quiet, please. So next up we have hockey. So the following students, please. Dylan Brown, Brian Davidson, Cole Allen, Kate Cuff, Aidan Shooter, Joshua Mikey Hanson, Daniel Pick, and Denny Buckley. Dylan Brown is our most improved first 11 player. Brian Davidson and Cole Allen jointly receiving the most consistent first 11 boys player. Kate Cuff receiving the Sportsmanship Award for the boys first 11. Aidan Shooter proving to be the most valuable first 11 boys. And then for our mixed collegiate team, we have most improved Joshua Mikey Hanson. And quiet please. And jointly, most valuable collegiate players, Daniel Pick and Danny Cooper. Next up, the following girls: Amber Woodward, Kaylee Soper, Tessa Hanson, Zoe Dickey, Nisha Woods-Ederer, Chanel Woods-Ederer, and Murphy Phillips, please. First up, most improved first 11, Amber Woodward and Kaylee Soper jointly. Jointly receiving the most dedicated for our girls first 11 is Tessa Hanson and Zoe Dickey. I think we've just got Zoe here today. Most promising first 11 player, Kanisha. And we have Trinell to receive the AAA, which is the Awesome Attitude Award. And lastly, Murphy Phillips receiving the most outstanding girls first 11 player. On to netball now. If Anna Rubin, Angel Gutierrez, Nina Smith Bristow, Brooke Croft, Kelly Morton, Anna Bowker, Tia Kelly Phillips, Selena Tulai, Meg Cuff, and Savannah Cowan would make their way. First up for our Junior B netball team.
These people have worked hard. Some of you have come up here, some of you will come up here. I hope they afford the respect due when you are up on the stage. Please be respectful. Sorry.
That's fine, thank you. So Junior B netball team, most improved, Anna Rubin. And our Junior B Player of the Year is Angel Gutierrez, but I don't think she's here today. So Junior A, most improved is Nathan Bristow. And Junior A Player of the Year, Brooke Croft. Senior 2 netball, most improved is Kelly Morton. our player of the year for the senior 2 team is Anna Balka. And for our senior 1 team, most improved, Tia Kelly Phillips. The most promising player is Selena Tulai, which I don't think is here. And contribution to netball, Mika. And our most outstanding player for our senior 1 team is Lana Cowan. Well done, girls. Rugby league, which was awesome to have a team this year, so we'll build on this again next year. So if these boys can come to the side of the stage, please. Philly O'Kane, Dean Christensen, and Eli Jackson. Come on, Elijah. So our most improved player is Philly O'Kane. Players player, which obviously was voted for by our players, Dean Christensen. And our player proving to be the most valuable, Elijah Higdon. Football. So we'll start with our girls. Katie Gwilym, Maya Hiscock, Molly Parker, Amy Campbell, Keisha Parker, Elise Hardy, and Jessie Lorry. If you could make your way to the side, please. So, most improved for our girls' first 11, jointly shared between Katie Gwilym and Maya Hiscock. Our most promising player, Molly Parker. Jointly shared for best all-round performance is Amy Campbell and Keisha Parker. Looks like we have Amy taking honours there. Team Spirit, Elise Hardy. And our most outstanding player for 2021, Jessie Lorry. And onto our boys' first 11. If these players could come to the side of the stage. Pedro Brown, Cohen Fryer, Zane Brown, Toby Hines, and Sam Campbell. First up, we have Pedro Brown, our most improved player. Next, we have most promising, Cohen Fryer. Best all-round performance, Zane Brown. Team Spirit, Toby Hines. And most outstanding player, Sam Campbell. Well done, boys. Volleyball. So if we could please have Jacob Lowther, Charlie Cassidy, Lucas Payne, and Connie Couchman to the side, please. No Jacob today, but Jacob receives the award for the most promising senior boy player. contribution to volleyball jointly shared between Charlie Cassidy and Lucas Payne. And most outstanding player, Connie Couchman. Unfortunately, our junior teams and our senior girls didn't do tournament this year, unfortunately, so out of their control, so we've just got to just on to a couple of individual ones. So we have our junior sportswoman of the year. If Molly Parker can please make her way up. Now, Molly was our junior girls badminton and junior girls cross country champion. She was a member of our girls first 11 football team. She was also captain of the Northern Region under 14 girls futsal team, part of the junior secondary schools girls cricket squad, and the under 14 girls football Ricky Herbert team, just to name a few, I think. Well done, Molly. We look forward to that. We have a Fair Play and Sportsmanship Award that goes to Lucas Payne. Lucas has shown fair play and sportsmanship across the board this year in his sporting ventures. He has participated in almost every senior sport for Kama High School that has been on offer through our Northland Secondary School Sports, as well as participating for his iwi in all the iwi sports challenges, and more particularly has played an important part as a leader in our school league, senior volleyball, midweek rugby and turbo touch teams. He is always very encouraging to his peers, respectful to coaches, managers and referees, and has also gone above and beyond by taking on a coaching role with our girls rugby squad this year. Well done, Lucas, you can be supported. Next up, outstanding sports performance. So this trophy is presented for an outstanding sports performance in any sports activity that's not regularly catered for by the school. And this year it has been presented to Jessie Laurie. Way up, Jessie. So Jessie was captain for the Whangarei Deep Sea Anglers Club Junior game fishing team, who placed second in the International Light Tackle Yellowtail Tournament. She also obtained a New Zealand record for junior girls for landing a 98 kg stroke marlin, a New Zealand record for junior girls and women for landing a 247 kg swordfish, and a New Zealand and world record for women for landing a 129 kg bronze whaler shark. So these are all awesome achievements for so just before we carry on, you might want to hear this, some of you. For those of you that have just received a trophy, we have been kindly donated some body sprays. So if you would like one and you received a trophy, you can come and see Matthew Wright at Sports Office and collect one later on. So next up, we are going to move on to the Colours Awards. So again, these are presented to those that have provided us with information of their achievements this year. So there are three different levels of badges awarded. Gold, which is for representing New Zealand internationally or placing in a nationals event, first, second or third. Silver for winning a Northland Secondary Schools event or making a representative Northland team and competing against another region. Bronze for being a Kama High School champion, being selected in a Whangarei representative team or playing in a school side for 4 to 5 years. So if we can ask the following students to the side stage. Destiny Rumble, Tane Middleton, Zane Brown, Nathan Bent, Brooke Croft, and Molly Parker. So I'll just quickly read through these. Destiny receives a bronze as the Kama High School Junior Girls Table Tennis Champion. Tane Middleton, who's not here, receives his bronze for the Carmel High School Junior Boys Table Tennis Champion. Zane receives his bronze as the Carmel High School Junior Boys Cross Country Champion. And Nathan receives the bronze as the Carmel High School Junior Badminton Champion. Brooke receives the bronze for netball for making the Whangarei representative team. And Molly receives the bronze as the Carmel High School Junior Girls Badminton Champion. Carmel High School Girls Junior Girls Cross Country Champion. And Molly, while she's up here, also received silver for making the Northern Region Under 14 Girls Futsal team and the Northern Girls Under 14 Cricket team and the Under 14 Girls Football team. Cole Mason, Tessa Cooper, Brian Davidson, Bailey Miller, Hannah Walters, and Amy Campbell. You can make your way up, please. First up is Cole, who isn't here. Cole receives a bronze as the Carmel High School Senior Boys Table Tennis Champion and a silver for playing in the Northern 17th grade football team. Tessa Cooper receives bronze for her commitment of 4 years to her school hockey team. Brian receives a bronze as the Carmel High School Senior Boys Cross Country Champion. Bailey receives a bronze for playing in the Northland Under 18s netball team. Hannah receives a bronze as the Carmel High School Senior Girls Cross Country Champion. And Amy receives bronze for her commitment of 4 years to her school football team. Well done. We could please have Jacob Lowther, Harry Lowther, Hunter Marshall, Sade Arani Latham, and Talia Silva to the side, please. Well, we've got Harry there. So Harry Lowther receives a bronze for playing in the Whangarei Grizzlies Under 16s team. Sade receives a silver for playing in the Northland Under 18s women's hockey team. We also had Jacob receiving bronze for playing in the Whangarei Grizzlies Under 16s team. Hunter receiving a silver for placing second in the Under 14 mixed touch team. And a silver for competing in the Wakaama Nationals. And Talia receiving a silver for representing Northland Under 14 and Under 16s and Open Women in surfing. Now, next up, we please have Madison Freed, Shauna Power, Jackie Cameron, Murphy Phillips, and Keisha Parker, please. We have Madison Freed. Madison receives a silver for playing in the Northland Under 18s women's hockey team. Shauna, who isn't here, receives a silver for playing, again, the same Northland Under 18s women hockey. Jackie Cameron receives a silver for playing in the Northland women's volleyball team, the Northland Under 18 women's hockey team, and the Napuia rugby league team. Murphy receives a silver for playing in the Northland Under 18 women's hockey team. And Keisha receives a silver for playing in the Northland women's football team. Well done. Just a couple more to go. So if the following students would please come to the stage: Robbie Lincoln, Connor Braham, Toby Hines, Lucas Payne, and Aaron Harrison. Okay, just a reminder before we go on to these ones to head out to the foyer to have your photo taken when you receive your awards, please. First up, we have Robbie Lincoln, who's not here. He receives a silver for competing in the New Zealand Motocross Championships. Connor Brydham. Again, Connor receives a silver for playing in the Northland 14th grade football team. I have Toby Hines. Receives a silver for playing in the Northland 14th grade football team. Lucas receives a silver for selection in the Northland Rugby under-18 team. And Aaron Harrison receives a silver for winning the B grade track shooting at the North Island DTL Championships, as well as top 3 placings in multiple other Northland shooting championships. Next up, we have Riley Swenson, Sam Campbell, Jackson Gotts, Nima Tisserine, Jessie Laurie, and Canon Peterlee, please. Riley receives a gold for selection in the Youth New Zealand Māori football team. Sam Campbell receives a gold for his selection in the New Zealand Cross Whites football team. Jackson receives a gold for competing in the New Zealand Wakaama Long Distance Nationals, where he won a gold and a silver medal. Nima, who's not here. Nima receives a gold for placing first in the North Island Powerlifting Championships, which broke a New Zealand record as well. We have Jessie Laurie receiving a gold for breaking various New Zealand and world records in game fishing, which we've heard about, so we don't need to repeat those. And Cannon receives a gold for breaking a New Zealand record in hammer throw and a silver for karate for placing second in the North Island Junior Karate Championship. Well done. So that is the end of our sports prize giving for this year. Like I said, unfortunately, it wasn't what we wanted. We'll aim for bigger and better next year. More teams, more prizes, better prize giving. But for now, we really want to just listen, you guys, please. We really just want to.
Sorry, Aidan was talking, and she's respectfully doing so, therefore, first up would be being what I want to do.
I could keep talking for ages and you just sit here and wait. So, yeah, we just want to acknowledge what you guys have all achieved. We have big goals in our sports department here at the school, so we do hope you all come back again next year, other than year 13s. But if you do want to come back, you can come back and coach, if you like. So we do just want to really thank you. You've done an awesome job. Our door in the sports office is always open, well, generally, unless they're playing dodgeball out in the gym, where we have to keep it closed. So just come along and see Nikki and I if you've got any issues, any queries. Everything's always confidential. We really want feedback, because if we don't hear about anything that's going on, we can't fix it, improve it, make it better, get rid of it, whatever. We need your input as students, because you are the face of our school going out there representing us in all your sporting codes. And again, just remember to keep flicking us an email or coming and seeing us about your sporting achievements, because I know, looking out here at the numbers that are here, there is a lot of other students that are probably still sitting in their classroom that should have received something today that we don't know about, so they're not here. It's not that we don't want them here, it's just that we don't hear about these things. So share and share more, okay? Photos, everything, we want to hear about it. All right, so thank you very much to you all coming along, and congratulations to all of you that have achieved great things this year. And if you can be quiet, listen, sorry, just, you will be going back to class. period 4 class. Just respect your teachers and your classmates that are in their working, so just go on quietly, please. Thank you.